Yeah, it's one of those bittersweet days, you know, senior day. Getting to acknowledge your seniors. That's a sad but, you know, happy moment at the same time. This senior class has worked extremely hard this season. Been phenomenal, you know, Miguel, Thomas. It's been all over the pitch here in this 2019 season. It's great to see them being, you know, recognized for their efforts and all their hard work.
Next, the senior from Bradford, England, number 8, Axa Mushtaq. Axa is a 4-year player for the Bears who is an all-conference midfielder. Axa has played in 66 games for the Bears and has 54 points on 22 goals and 10 assists. She's accompanied by her sister Mavish Mushtaq and her cousin Fareen Hussein. Number 8, Axa Mushtaq. Next, the senior from Stokesdale, North Carolina, number 9, Hannah Van Eerden. Hannah is a 4-year player for the Bears who has played in 66 games and has scored 63 points on 26 goals and 11 assists in her career. She is accompanied by her parents Jim and Rachel, her grandparents Dick and Donna, her fiancé Luke, her brothers Johnny, Joey, Peter, Eddie, and Josh, her sister Becca, her nephews and nieces William, Eve, Esther, and Eliana, and her cousin Abby. Number 9, Hannah Van Eerden. Up next, the senior from Ganoler, Spain, number 10, Judith Sanchez. Judith is a 2-year player for the Bears and has played in 25 matches, scoring 6 goals in her career. Judith has helped lead the Bears offense to a South Atlantic Conference leading 48 goals on the season. She's accompanied by her friend Ana Moliner Serra and Sofia Aguilar and her boyfriend Tele, as well as father Joseph. Number 10, Judith Sanchez.
As the seniors being honored here, just Christina Shimshock, a 4-year career. It's been legendary here at LR. Started every single match she's played in. That's just phenomenal. I mean, to have that kind of endurance to play in every single minute you've been on the pitch, that's incredible. And she's a 2-time all-conference defender. But everything she's gotten to this program, so it's good to see her being honored here. And then Kimberly Pitts up next for the Bears, a 4-year member of this team. She's just a real joy and positive energy for the squad, and I know they can't be nearly as good without her being a member of this team. So great to see her being honored as well. This class of 2020 is something special, and they're not finished yet. Looking to secure that 2019 SAC regular season title and then move on to more. I said, if you're just tuning in, you're watching Bears Sports Network on the SAC Live. This is your LR Bears versus the Coker Cobras. And today's rendition of Senior Day, Bears looking to secure a dub and secure that regular season title. We're about a couple minutes away from opening kickoff here. And it's the part of the broadcast where we do the game keys for this match. For the Bears, you can't sleep on this Coker team. I know there's a goose egg right there, 0-9 in the SAC conference, but you got to understand that any team in this conference is dangerous at any point. This Coker team is probably very hungry for that first win, and they want to play upset. There's nothing like being an underdog and being overlooked. So this Coker team definitely trying to upset LR here today, and if you're LR, you cannot sleep on them. And I think you just got to get going. You got to stick with that potent offense, very prolific scoring. Got to work through your midfield. It begins with the midfield, and then it trickles its way back to the back line, and then it goes forward from there. I mean, this back line dangerous. Those outside backs, Shimshock, Acton, they like to push forward. Mushtak is dangerous. She's a magician in the midfield. Nev Dustin can score. Probably one of the better freshmen in this whole conference, Nev Dustin. As well as Van Eerden, another senior leader, high up in goals in the conference with 10 on the season. And Abigail McGarrell as well. She plays both sides of the ball. 6 PKs on the season, gone 6 for 7. So, you know, she's a dangerous threat and cool, calm, and collected. So, trying to make this happen now here today. And then for the Coker Cobras, it works through Ashley Hogg, 2 goals on the season, and Grayson Chappelle with a goal as well. So look for those 2 players for the Cobras to try to get things going. This is a Bears team that is lowest in the conference in goals allowed. I believe it's about 0.6 a game. So it's going to be a really uphill climb for this Coker Cobras team. But let's see how they handle this kind of adversity as we're getting ready to get things rolling after all those Senior Day festivities. The seniors are pumped up. They're ready to go. And it should be a great one. It's a nice, cool 58 degrees here, in Hickory, North Carolina. Should be a better match than the last one you saw when it was absolutely just pouring rain. Bears able to secure a 1-0 victory, though. And that was over Anderson. So should be a great one. Now, my bold predictions for this match and to see who gets going here early on for the Bears. I got the Bears in this one 5-0. And I'm going to give a hat trick to Mushtak. And Van Eerden is going to get one as well. And I think Nev Dustin will put one in on on the score sheet here today. 5-0 Bears, that's my prediction. So we're about to get going here. Both squads are lining up for starters. Also, got to give a shout out to number 28, Brenna Nanaka. It's her birthday today, so got to wish her a happy birthday, and let's hope they get some luck here today and come out with a W.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce the starting lineup for each squad. First, with Coker under head coach Garrett Lindquist and assisted by Sarah Poulin. Number 3, Ashley Hall. Number 4, Gabby Sturgeon. Number 7, Grayson Chappelle. Number 8, Barbara Brown. Number 9, Claire Rose. Number 10, Neely Reagan. Number 11, Madeline Becker. Number 15, Taylor Lowry. Number 23, Ava Kaiser. Number 27, Chloe Grain. And in goal for the Cobras, number 28, Sarah Swain.
Wow.
Now for the home team, Lenoir-Rhyne Bears.
Let's get your
Number 2.
Lenoir-Rhyne Bears starting lineup. In at midfield, number 2, Abigail McGarrell. At defender, number 3, Olivia Thomas. At defender, number 4, Alicia Cruz. At defender, number 5, Rhea Acton. At midfield, number 8, Axa Mustang. At forward, number 9, Hannah Van Eerden. At midfield, number 11, Nev Dustin. At midfield, number 16, Amanda McFarland. At defender, number 24, Christina Shimshock. And midfield, number 25, Maddie Kyle. And in goal, number 26, Charlotte Warner.
Number 24, Christina Shimshock. Number 25, Maddie Kyle. And in goal for the Bears, number 26, Charlotte Warner.
So I said we're about minutes away from getting things going.
And in goalkeeper coach Carlos Rubio. Now fans, will you please stand and gentlemen remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So we're about to get going now here at Moretz Sports Complex. Bears are amped up, ready to go. They're donning their home whites and the Coker Cobras, the road yellows here today. It's a good crowd out here in the stands for Senior Day. Coker fans traveled well. Your Bears and BSC are out and loud, ready for some LR soccer. So we're about to begin this one here. It's Van Eerden and Mushtak in the middle. And Maddie Kyle makes a deep run. Looking to get to the ball now. 1v1 here on the wing. Back to Mushtak. Takes a nice turn inside, still with the ball. And the Bears going to look to reset as Acton, very comfortable, moving upfield, playing that outside back position. Dustin steals it. Out wide to Kyle. Bears looking to strike here. First, Dustin with the ball. She fires, and that's wide left. Good, ambitious shot from the freshman. And that was only the first 45 seconds, folks. Should be a great match. And a strong header for Miguel. Now Cruz pushing upfield over the Shimshak. Shimshak takes a spill, but Bears still remain with possession. Shimshak with the ball, plays it inside. Van Eerden's in the space. Bears still remain with possession. Mushtak back on her left boot. And Dustin trying to turn. McGarrell trying to fire now. Ball ricocheted. Acton takes a good touch. And now Thomas pushing forward, trying to find Van Eerden, and that's a great clearance by the Cobras. And that's number 15, Kayla Lazo. So we've talked all season. You can't really play around with this LR team. As soon as you give them a little sliver of an opportunity, they strike and they're lethal. Shimshak plays one in, and Van Eerden trying to rip the net off with that shot as that one goes wide. So back in goal for the Cobras is Sarah Swaim. Van Eerden takes a touch, moving inside, and she will draw the foul. This is a dangerous spot here for the Bears. Let's see what Mushtak or Dustin elects to do. It's about 30 yards out. Got a host of Bears crowded around the 12. Mushtak rips one up. It's up in space. Van Eerden trying to get to it. It's still down across the 18. A great clearance once again by the Cobras. Dustin now looking to turn. Does a good job of getting back middle, trying to go back to the ball. Cruz settles. Cobras team doing a great job of putting pressure on LR's back line as Mushtak gets dispossessed. You rarely say that, especially in the midfield when she has a full head of steam. And now the Cobras are looking to possess here and get their first attack of this match. Shimshock now sends the ball forward, trying to find Dustin.
Get a little bit lower so we see more of the field. There you go.
McGarrett on the ball, out wide to Kyle. Kyle 1v1.
Lose the ball.
Kyle takes a heavy touch inside the box, fires a shot, probably across, excuse me. No support there, across the 6. Mushtak with the dispossession in the passing lane. Acton, good pressure. Sir playing the ball out wide. Good possession here by the Cobras. Ball sent forward, and that will be a LR throw-in.
Zoom out when it's that close. You're going a little bit too high.
Ball played forward, Van Eeren now turning. As we'll be keeping you up to date with the Wingate and Catawba game. So they're playing right now at 0-0 in the first half. Like I said earlier, with a win here today and a Wingate loss, Bears have sole possession of the 2019 SAC regular season title. Pass laid up ahead for Shimshock. It's going to get taken away by the Cobras, and some mishandle right there on the ball by Neely Regan. Mushtak turning, finds Van Eeren. Back to Mushtak. Trying to find Shimshock on a run. Shimshock gets the ball back, fires a shot, and that is saved by Swaim. How poetic would that be for Shimshock to get a goal on senior day? Be her second one of the season and a second one of her long career for the Bears.
Sadly, no. Equipment's not working, so we got to do what we got.
McFarland plays the ball out wide to Shimshock. Bears still looking to make something happen here and strike first. They've done a great job of commanding possession. A ball played forward to Kyle. Will she get to it? And just ran out of real estate. Good defense by McGarrell, not allowing number 3, Ashley Hogg, to turn. As I said before, she's one of the players I circled on my list of the Cobras to really watch out for. Hogg, 2 goals on the season. And Chappelle as well. 2 lethal players for this Cobras team. And now the Cobras are doing a great job of really keeping up with possession here, and just like that, the announcer's curse as the Bears dispossess the Cobras. Strong challenge by number 9, Claire Groves. Wins it back for her team. Good deflection right there, and marking by Olivia Thomas. Now Acton pushing forward. And another beautiful ball out wide to Kyle. Let's see what she can do. Kyle 1v1 here into the box. Heavy touch, plays it back across. Mushtak trying to get back to it, and great defense by the Coker Cobras once again. And that was going to be offside, so Kyle lets it go. And those Bears, they're knocking on their door, just waiting to put something in here. Seen some great runs by Kyle. Just no one there in that last attacking third to kind of put it in. It's a clearance from number 15, Kayla Lazo. Acton the throw into Van Eerden. Ball played out wide for Shimshock. She's got a lot of room here. Maybe a give and go. Moose-Talk just misplays that touch. But Miguel's there to help her out. And Shimshock there on the wing. Good cut by Moose-Talk. She's looking to make her way into the box. Lays it off for Shimshock. Shimshock with the ball across the 6. Van Eerden with the back heel. Almost a cheeky goal right there from the senior. Bears they're right there knocking on the door, and that was a lot of contact. Let's hope McGarrell's all right and that Coker player as well. You hate to see that, especially for a 50-50 ball up in the air, but both players have a right to the ball, so both players can go up for it. And let's hope she's all right. We're going to take a little breather here, and we'll be back shortly here on Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live.
Oh, this? I was playing catch a little too hard with the dog. He's got quite an arm. I've been through this before. It'll be better in a couple of days. Probably.
Visit one of Ortho Carolina's specialists right away by logging on to orthocarolina.com. Leave the waiting to this guy.
Come on, honey.
Ortho Carolina. You improved.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement
Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing.
So we're back here at Moretz Sports Complex here on the Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live. If you're tuning in, I'm Adekali Ande here on the call. And let's hope number 10, Neely Regan, is all right. Able to kind of walk off under her own power, just a little woozy there. Let's hope she feels better, is able to maybe come back in this contest. She's having a great game. But as we're back here for some more exciting soccer. So far, it's 0-0 in this one. The Bears have been really knocking on that door here in the last couple minutes of play. As a foul will be called against the Cobras. Acton looking for a give and go with Dustin. Dustin plays a ball out wide for Kyle, and a smart decision right there by Farrah Brown to just kick that one out of bounds and not risk it. Van Eeren now lays it off for Acton. Acton has some space here. Acton fires a courageous shot coming off her feet there. Shimshock, strong touch. Shimshock still running with the ball. Good cut by Shimshock. Back on her left foot now, lays it off for McGarrell. Van Eeren now, McFarland out wide for Acton. A lot of room here for Acton to go. Now Kyle lays it back across. It's in a dangerous spot, and no one is there to finish it off in the final third. Nev Dustin a little bit late on that run across. Van Eeren tries to take a shot, trying to get back to it, looking for a foul call, and referee says play on. Good turn by Mushtak, and Shimshock trying to race towards the ball. Good layoff to Van Eeren, and Van Eeren trying to find McGarrell. Just a little choppy play here from the Bears. They've been knocking on that door, but it hasn't been pretty here in this last couple minutes. But now Mushtak cuts inside. Mushtak still with the ball in the box. Gets stripped up, but a no call. Now Dustin trying to put one back in play, and that one goes out of bounds. Bears were looking for a call there, nothing. Nevertheless, they got to keep playing. Number 20, Michaela Barr checked in for Neely Reagan. And Van Eeren was leaking out there, but dispossessed. Ball's played in. McGarrell now on it, has an opportunity, tries to fire a shot, and you gotta give credit to where credit's due. McGarrell is a wrecking ball out there. I mean, just bouncing off defenders left and right. Mushtak. And I mean, that's what you need from one of your leaders on this team, and all-conference midfielder. She doesn't take no funny business. And now it will be a corner kick for the Bears. Their first one of the match here is Nev Dustin looking to take it here. As Nev Dustin puts a service in, it's a dangerous spot, and then Kyle plays it back. McGarrell trying to head it, and that one goes just wide. Very close there for the Bears. Putting a lot of pressure on Swaim's goal and the Cobras' goal. As Acton put in a lot of pressure and kept in by the Cobras. Good step by Maddie Kyle. Now Mushtak gets in the passing lane. She's going to have some room here to work. I think she was trying to put a service into the box. Miguel's going to step up. Lays it to Mushtak. Mushtak turning, fires. And good job by this Cobras team of really crowding the box and not allowing any lanes. Good step by Acton. She's going to have to race back to get this ball. Coker throwing. Acton able to keep it alive. Shimshak was audibly calling out for the ball. She was by her lonesome there on the wing. Good turn by Mushtak. Lays it off for Shimshak. She's got a lot of space. Shimshak puts a ball back in. Kyle's there, but that's just a really tight window for Kyle to get back onto it. Once again, another great service by the Bears team. Just no one there to finish it out. Now Van Eerden on the ball, has space. McFarland now wide to Shimshak once again. Mushtak turning on her left foot. Mushtak fires, and that skimmed the keeper and the post. That's a corner kick for the Bears. Now Nev Dustin once again to play a ball in on the corner. Dustin puts one up. It's deep. Good header away by the Cobras once again. This Cobras defense has been stout here today. Van Eerden placing one towards goal, and that will be saved by Swaim. So once again, another set piece opportunity. Bears able to play one into the box, but not able to finally finish it into the back of the net. And that's been the story here of the first 21 minutes of play. Good turn by Dustin. And Van Eerden turning. Got Mushtak if she's going to make a run. Mushtak gets to it, and Shimshak, she's galloping. Look at those long strides by the senior. Cuts back. And now Mushtak, a great turn. Spinning inside. And will get dispossessed by the Cobras. Out wide to Shimshak by herself again. Pushes inside. Lays it back across and deflected. Shimshak still battling. Now Mushtak gonna cross up for Van Eerden, and that one goes wide of the net once again. Bears have just been knocking away at this door, ready to bust through and score that first goal in the match and really open this one up. As Judith Sanchez has checked in the game here. Another one of those Bears seniors. Thomas is going to play it back to Warner. I think that might be her second touch of the match. She's just been chilling back there in goal. Cruis. Now Shimshak out on the wing. Lays it off for Mushtak inside the box. She's bumped off the ball, but the defender got to it first. And Mushtak once again on the pitch. Trying to sell the call, but Kyle does a great job of stepping forward. Mushtak laces one up for Van Eerden. And Van Eerden, maybe if she'd taken one more step closer towards goal, might be able to touch that one back down. Just a tough ball. So we're about halfway into this one, folks. Your Bears are still tied 0-0 with the Coker Cobras. Checking in with the Wingate net game now. It's still 0-0 there as well. So they're playing Catawba. Thomas now pushing forward for the Bears. Thomas maybe looking to switch it out wide towards Shimshak. That's a good ball. McFarland was trying to find Shimshak and once again dispossessed by the Cobras. Out wide now to Acton. Acton 1v1. It's a great turn and move. Acton very comfortable there out on the wing, pushing forward for this Bears team. Good switch by Judith. Ball sent up ahead for Shimshak, racing towards it. Good job of keeping possession here for the Bears. Ball played up. Kyle in a dangerous spot, heads it back up. Looking for a handball and a shot fired by McGarrell. And that one soars over the crossbar. This ball's played into towards the midfield. Looks Warner coming off her line to keep possession for the Bears. Warner looking for her what could possibly be her 10th clean sheet on the season. And that's very impressive for Charlotte Warner, the redshirt sophomore. Acton now enters the play. Acton still with the ball. Acton fires, and that one soars right over the crossbar. That was a good little flare shot by Acton. Now into the game is number 23, Allie Zuger. Should we show you the replay of that last shot by Acton? She was able to weave inside and beat a defender, and that one just rose over the crossbar. And Zuger's checked in. And Cruis doing a great job of putting a body between the forward. I think that's 20 bar. It's a lot of contact there, but Cruis able to win it for the Bears. Now Shimshak cuts in, takes a heavy touch. And good block right there by Zuger, giving up her body to get in the way of that pass. McFarland now pushing forward here for the Bears. McFarland out wide, trying to find maybe Zuger coming in. Sanchez cuts inside, bounces off one defender into Mushtak. Now Van Eerden out wide for Sanchez again, onside. She fires, and that one, just testing the keeper a little bit with a rocket. That one goes over the crossbar for a goal kick. And it's been a lot to a little in terms of shots here so far for the Bears. Been really just commanding on the offensive end. And, really it's been a tale of this Bears offense not been able to score in the last third. And this Cokers defense did a good job of really crowding the box and making it difficult for those usual goal scorers to kind of put one in and maybe taking a second look. Now Shimshak laces one back towards frame, and that will be a corner kick for the Bears. Mushtak will take this one. Mushtak, short corner over the Shimshak. She's going to play a service back in. It's up in the air. Van Eerden fires, and that one goes just wide left. Another strong header by Van Eerden. So we're under 15 minutes left to play here in this first half. You've been watching Bears Sports Network on the SAC Live as your LR Bears trying to clinch this SAC championship regular season title with a win here today. McGarrell now pushing forward here for the Bears. McFarland, a lot of real estate. No defender came up to mark her. McFarland still with a chance. She fires. There's a lot of space for McFarland to get a shot off. Now Judith Sanchez pushing forward. Still with the ball. Lays it off for Van Eerden. Van Eerden fires and still up in the air. That one's got to hurt if you're the defender. Right off the good old noggin. Acton. Zuger, a good 1-2, and Acton able to stay with it now. Acton fires, and I think that took a deflection, but they're going to call it a goal kick. As number 18, Skylar Davis has checked in the game. For the Coker Cobras, Van Eerden intercepts a pass. A great look for Zuger. 1v1 with Swain, puts it back on frame, and that's a goal for the Bears. Bears up 1-0 here at Moretz Sports Complex. To show you a replay of that one, that was a great pass by Van Eerden, and Zuger able to put it in with the left as Swaim came forward. So the Bears are up here, 1-0 if you're just tuning in. Zuger scoring here, and off an assist from Van Eerden. Cobras with possession now. Ball played forward. Good job of Thomas to win that one. Ball played forward. Julius Sanchez now turning upfield, showing off the speed. Out wide for Moostalk. Lays it for Sanchez. She's looking for some support as Acton joins the fold. Van Eerden now back for Acton. Off for Sanchez. Sanchez fires, and that one's going to be well wide. That's an ambitious shot by Sanchez. Bears once again trying to make something happen. Cruz sends a deep ball, trying to find Van Eerden. It's up in the air. It's a good, strong header. As Van Eerden's been in the air a lot here today. So they're looking to switch the field. Garrel looking to open up her hips. And finds Zuger making a run. Zuger once again cuts in, fires. And that's a good deflection right there by the defender. Got a piece of it. Not allowing Zuger to get the full sting of her shot. But Zuger has been a really good spark plug off the bench here today. As we're under 10 minutes left to play in this first half. Ball played for Mushtak. Now Cruis trying to find over the top to Shimshak. And that one will go out of bounds. And Zuger looking to step in the passing lane now. And Thomas steps forward. He's got a lot of space here if someone to make a run. Good pass to Sanchez. Up ahead once again to Sanchez. Almost the right combination for the Bears. Miguel's got Zuger on the wing if she wants it. McFarland takes a step forward. Two great combination passes by this Bears team, and Shimshak tripped up and still had possession. It's going to be a free kick now for the Bears. It's a dangerous spot once again. Practically very similar spot they had earlier here in this first half. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Mushtak puts one up. Van Eerden's there and cannot redirect it back towards frame. So that one goes out of bounds. Another good header opportunity for the Bears squad. Smalls played up by Swaim. Mushtak blazing up. Zuger's in the area now. Out wide to Acton. McFarland's got some space. Laces a shot up and just to the right of the goal. That looked pretty from this angle, but just to the right of the goal. Now Shimshak trying to keep it in bounds, making a really long run. Miguel now in the midfield, looking for some support. Good stop and go by Miguel. Zuger. Zuger laces a shot. Trying from way downtown. Acton moving forward. Zuger, great turn. Get that girl a map. That was a pretty turn by Zuger. And Mushtak trying to play it back in, gets bumped off the ball. It's going to be a Cobra's possession. And I mean, I said early on, great defense by this Coker Cobras team. It was just a matter of when, not how, but when for the Bears. When were they going to score? But Zuger able to put it into the back of net off a beautiful assist, just threading the defense by Van Eerden. And that's where we've been at so far, 1-0. Your Bears are on top over the Coker Cobras. As we're under 3 minutes left to play here in this first half. Sanchez still at the ball. Zuger, a lot of space now, cuts inside. Out wide, trying to find Mushtak. And maybe McFarland should have stepped in the middle of that pass. It's not enough on it. And that's some speed right there by the Cobras. That's number 4, Gabby Sturla. Showing that she can get up and go. Zuger trying to make a run now. A lot of space for Zuger. It's going to go 2v1. Sanchez. Back to McGarrell. Bears are working it around, trying to find the right combination of passes. McFarland. I think she was trying to find Sanchez. Zuger gets the ball, though. Does a move, in and out. Back onto the ball. Great move. Plays it back across. And that will be a corner kick. And Zuger's been untouchable here in this last 10 to 15 minute stretch. Has provided some great energy for this Bears team. And as Mushtak will take this corner for the Bears. Mushtak sends one up. Dangerous put back on frame by Thomas, and that will hit the side netting. Under 30 seconds left to play here in this first half. Coker maybe trying to match. And that is the first half, folks. Your Bears are winning in this one 1-0 over the Coker Cobras. And we'll be back shortly with first half analysis and more second half action.
Oh, this? I was playing catch a little too hard with the dog. He's got quite an arm. I've been through this before. It'll be better in a couple of days. Probably.
Visit one of Ortho Carolina's specialists right away by logging on to orthocarolina.com. Leave the waiting to this guy.
Come on, honey.
Ortho Carolina. You improved.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found the expert for my heart.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Oh, this? I was playing catch a little too hard with the dog. He's got quite an arm. I've been through this before. It'll be better in a couple of days. Probably.
Visit one of Ortho Carolina's specialists right away by logging on to orthocarolina.com. Leave the waiting to this guy.
Come on, honey.
Ortho Carolina. You improved.
Being a champion takes more than skill, More than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had
We are back here at Moretz Sports Complex. Should be a good one for the rest of this match. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Bear Sports Network on the SAC Live. I'm Adi Kaliande here on the call. Your Bears are up 1-0 over the Coker Cobras. And just a tale of a first half. I mean, it was just really dominant possession by your Bears team. They really knocked on that door throughout the whole first half, and were looking like they were about to score on every single shot, and they finally got one in as Zuger, a big spark plug coming off the bench in the last 15-minute stretch, got things going offensively and put one into the back of the net. And so they're still looking to increase this lead and then perhaps to secure a share of the 2019 SAC regular season title. And now we're off. The Cobras start off with possession. Warner gets a touch, back and goal. Bears now trying to work things around and get things going. Acton, a great turn. Now up ahead to Nev Dustin. Shimshak. Now Mushtak back inside. Lays it off for Dustin as Dustin tries to get the ball back. Back to Shimshak. Bears looking to attack. Mushtak with the ball, gets back on her left foot, fires, hits the post. Still alive for the Bears. Zuger cuts back inside. A lot of Bears making a run, and the cross will be cleared away by the Cobras. And that just a little bit more to the right, and that one would have hit the back of the net for Mushtak. Good-looking shot on frame. Sugar now into the box, lays it off for Van Aaron. She fires, and that one goes wide right. And just like that, Bears have really started off the second half really hot. Ball put up. Sanchez gets to it. Now Van Aaron. Sanchez out wide for Shimshak. Shimshak 1v1 here on the wing. Back to Mushtak. Mushtak laces one, and that's a goal for Axton. Mushtak. Mushtak magic once again. 2-0 Bears.
Lenoir-Rhyne goal scored by number 8, Axa Mushtak, and assisted by number 24, Christina Shimshak.
So we show you the replay of this one. Shimshak laying it back for Mushtak. Takes a ricochet off the Cobras defender and right into the back of the net. 2-0 Bears. Axa scored and Zuger has scored as well. in this one. And two seniors getting in on the action with Shimshak with the assist, Van Eeren with an assist, and Mushtak with a goal. That brings her goal total to 11 now on the season, now leading the Bears. Thomas pushing forward here, makes a big run, still with the ball. A great pass, trying to find Sanchez, and Swaim coming off her line to secure that ball. Now Acton pushing forward here for the Bears. Gonna get a throw in. Dustin. And Van Eeren looking to turn and wins the challenge there for the Bears. That's going to be Judith Sanchez and Mushtak on the ball. Some Bears crowded around the 18. Mushtak laces one forward. Thomas making a run, heads it right at the keeper. And that's a heck of a save. But Thomas will be called offside. So another Bears throw in there on that far sideline. Van Eden turning, looking for some support. Miguel opens up for her. Now Cruz looking to switch field. Plays a pass up ahead and might have been able to squeak past if Van Eden had pushed forward and continued her run. But that's going to go right to Swaim, and she's going to look to play it up ahead. Mushtak and Shimshak is speedy out there. I don't know if there's anyone on the pitch stride for stride that can keep up with her when she wants to get to a ball. And Judith Sanchez wheeling and dealing. As the Bears are going to reset. Ball out wide for Shimshak, and just too much on that one. It's a good idea, the right idea for Cruz. Good header by Nev Dustin. Cruz sends the ball up ahead. Bears remain with possession. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is the Bears Sports Network here on the SAC Live, and your Bears are up 2-0 over the Coker Cobras. Now to check in with the Wingate-Catawba game. They're in the second half. It's still 0-0 there. And Mooshtalk inside. A lot of contact there and a no call from the referee. Acton. Now Dustin gets the ball. Dustin fires a left-footed shot, and that's wide. And we have a hurt player on the pitch for the Cobras. I believe that is 27, Chloe Grain. Let's hope she's all right. So we're going to take a look at her, and we're going to take a little break here.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
So we're back here at Moretz Sports Complex. Number 27, Chloe Grain. Going to get helped off the pitch. Let's hope she's all right. So we're back into action. Another good header by Nev Dustin, as they've done this midfield's done a great job of really commanding themselves and really putting themselves out there, especially in the air. They've been very dominant here today. Good switch by Dustin. A ball played up ahead for Zuger, and Zuger will be called offside. That's the right idea from Mooshtalk. Pass up ahead, a great dummy move by Mooshtalk. She wasn't alone there on that sideline. Mooshtalk still battling, keeps the ball, gets tripped up by number 4, Gabby Sterla. Bears win that foul. A free kick once again for the Bears. Looks like Sanchez is going to take this one all the way. She rips one and soars one over the bar. Was going on goal the whole way. Ball played in the middle. Good challenge by Sanchez. Dustin on the ball. Lays it off for Mushtak. Mushtak cuts inside. Weaves back again. And just one too many defenders in the path of Mushtak. I think she was about to cut back onto that left boot of hers, and that would have been one-on-one with the keeper. I believe that is number 19. So that's Anna Bozon has checked in for the Cobras. Looking to give them some fresh legs, and she's a very tall midfielder for this Cobras team, standing at 5'11". So maybe trying to counter attack this Bears team that have been very good in the air. Nev Dustin out wide for Shimshak. Got some support here. Shimshak, a low-driven ball across the 18, and that will get deflected. Great move by Cruz. And Dustin will get pushed from behind. And I believe a card will come out, and that's a yellow for number 9, I believe, Claire Groves. That'll be our first yellow of the match. Dustin laces one up. It's still up in the air. Fired. Thomas shoots, and Thomas scores. A senior day goal for Olivia Thomas. Bears up 3-0. Oh, excuse me. They're going to call that one back, and I believe that's going to be called offside. Still 2-0. Sorry for that false alarm. Looked onside to me and looked like a big scramble of players. We show this one. And, yeah, Thomas she's definitely past the last defender. That's got to be offsides. That's almost a great effort right there by one of your senior center backs. Well, let's see if she can get another one. Acton making a run forward off to Van Eerden. Back to Zuger. Zuger turning inside. Zuger weaving. Zuger laces. I'm assuming that's a shot, and that one goes wide. Bears still remain in possession. So we're about almost halfway into this second half. Ball laid out for Van Eerden. Now Coker looking to counterattack. Sanchez, a good ball for Shimshak. Shimshak in the box. Keeps it alive. Sanchez puts one back in. And Dustin, a strong shot that took 2 ricochets. Dustin was looking for pay dirt. Nothing but the back of the net on that attempt. Sanchez looking for room. Out wide for Shimshak. Shimshak needs some support here. Sanchez still trying to stick with it, and she gets clipped right there and takes a blow to the face. Let's hope she's all right. And she is wincing in pain as we're going to take a short breather, and we'll get back to more action here on Bears Sports Network on the SAC Live. So we're back now. Sanchez able to get off the pitch and walk off under her own power. Maybe just got the breath knocked out of her right there. The trainers are going to take a look. Sanchez will look to check in back into the game. And Shimshak, it's a good sign of respect and sportsmanship to give the ball back to the Cobras as they had possession when Sanchez went down. Thomas under control, able to kind of turn around and survey the field. Thomas now back on the ball. Acton takes a good turn inside, has some space, lays a pass back out wide for Zuger. Zuger stays on it, puts it back on frame. Dustin fires, and that hit the crossbar. Moostalk fires, and that's a goal. If it doesn't work the first time, put it back in, and Moostalk knows what to do with it. Bears up 3-0. Just show the replay. Dustin, crossbar, Moostalk knows what to do with the rest, puts it back in. Second goal of the game for Moostalk. Bears are up 3-0 here. That's number 12 of the season for Mushtak. Sanchez now in the middle here for the Bears. She needs some support. Ball played out wide. Little flick on. Maybe trying to find Van Eerden, but not on the same page. Mushtak lays it off for Sanchez. Sanchez turning. Sanchez weaving. Zuger turning. Bears trying to attack once again. Good turn by Acton. A lot of Bears in some space for Van Eerden. Just not enough on that pass. Judah Sanchez with some space here. If she wants to shoot, she fires right at Swaim. Roll, looping through ball, out to Acton. As number 20 takes a shot right to the sternum. That is Michaela Barr. Let's hope she's all right. Warner under some traffic back there towards goal. As Dustin's making a run. Cruis, a nice ball. Mushtak looking to get to it, and that would be a corner kick for the Bears. Hesitation by Mushtak. Puts one up. Van Eerden a header. Zuger trying to put it back on. And saved by Swaim. And Acton, a strong challenge. Showing off the strength and conditioning from the weight room. Ball over to Zuger. Oh my goodness! Put her on the turf. That was just filthy. As Dustin will take this corner for the Bears. Dustin curls one up. Mushtak racing toward trying to keep it in bounds and runs out of room. Good pressure by the Bears. And the Cobras are off and running here, looking to attack. Good challenge by Thomas. And McGarrell, no nonsense, will clear that ball away. Gonna update you there on the Wingate Catawba game, still 0-0 there in the second half. As we said before, a loss for Wingate would give, and a win for LR, sole possession of the regular season championship. Ball sent forward, still bouncing around, and a shot will be sent to the heavens towards the baseball field. As Livy Murphy, another one of those class of 2020 seniors, has checked in for the Bears, and Zuger will get a well-deserved rest. Ball played out well. Sanchez, Murphy looking to make a run. Just going to have to get onto it. That's almost able to keep it in, but it's a lot to expect for Murphy just checking in to be able to chase down the ball. Put on a laser by Sanchez. So we're under 20 here in this match. Sanchez turning. Back to Warner. She wanted the ball kind of to reset this Bears look. Shimshock, and just mishandled that touch. It's a rare mistake there for Shimshock. Sanchez, it's going to be a lot of space here for the Bears. Sanchez makes her miss. Sanchez still on the ball and gets dispossessed. Would have loved maybe a give and go with Mushtak or just a shot. Had a lot of space there to make something happen. McGarrell up ahead, looking for Murphy, trying to take a touch and turn upfield. Cruz pushing forward. Looking for someone to make a run, and no one really showed a look for Cruz. McGarrell out wide as Acton's there. Acton cuts inside, back to Mushtak. Mushak plays it back in. Livy shoots and barely goes across the frame of goal. That'll be a corner kick for the Bears. As Abby Biddle will check into the game for the Bears. Mushtak, short corner over to Shimshak. Back to Mushtak, a little give and go. Shimshak flares one up. It's in a dangerous spot, and that ball almost pushed over by the keeper. But that would be called a foul against the Bears. Sanchez. Thomas now pushing forward here. Warner on the ball. Bears able to keep that one alive. And that will be a Cobras throw in. So that's another throw in for the Cobras. Oh, they're on that far sideline. Ball sent ahead. Cobras trying to keep possession now. Murphy. Shimshak on the ball. It's Murphy looking to make a run. Murphy steps to the ball, looking to turn upfield. Throw in for the Bears. Into Murphy. Ball played forward. Sanchez. He's got a lot of space here to work. Biddle's calling for it. Ball played through to Murphy. Murphy lays it back across. Van Eerden gets up, puts a header back on frame, and flares a shot over the bar. Biddle on the ball, pushing forward. Dispossessed. Your Bears are still up 3-0 if you're just tuning in this one. It's senior day here for the LR Bears, and we've had goals, 2 by Axa Mushtak and 1 by Ali Zuger. Good pressure here by LR. Sanchez wins it back, turns upfield. As Murphy's there, making a run. Back to McGarrell. Still up in the air. That one takes a deflection off the defender, and that'll go to Swain. Sanchez. Ball played out wide to Murphy. Murphy sending one for Van Eerden, and it's the right idea. Just Van Eerden not able to keep that one and settle it. Great job by McGarrell. Van Eerden now out wide to Livy Murphy. Livy Murphy trying to find Sanchez. And that'll be a throw in for the Bears. Looking to attack. McGarrell looping one up for Mushtak. Up in the air still. Acton steps in for Mushtak, and she laces one low and driven right to Swain. Cobras dispossess the Bears, and they're off and running now, trying to get back into this game. Ball put up ahead. Warner going to have to come off her line, and that is a goal for the Cobras. It is now 3-1 as that one gets past the Bears defense. It's a good momentum shifter, and Cobras get one on the board. So we show you the replay of that one, and just a loop shot. I believe that took a deflection, and it didn't matter because there was a Cobras forward to put it into the back of the net just for reassurance. So now it's 3-1, and it's a different ball game. I mean, momentum has got to be in the Cobras' favor right now. And Biddle Thought she won that challenge. Cobra's working around. Shimshock trying to stop their flow. And strong challenge by Mushtak. Little scrum there on the far sideline as they're trying to figure out whose ball is it. So far so good here for the Bears, and just the one mistake cost them a goal. But they're up 3-1 here at Moret Sports Complex. Mushtak. Back to Acton. Acton flares across in. Still bouncing around. And Mushtak will let that one go out of bounds. Update for you in the 88th minute. Wingate and Catawba are still tied 0-0. As we're under 5 minutes left to play, your Bears are up 3-1. With this win, they claim at least a share of the 2019 SAC regular season championship. Van Eerden gets to it. A great move by Van Eerden. And Murphy racing towards the ball. And she's going to get tripped up and fouled. It's going to be a promising spot for the Bears to play something into the box. Is it Mushtak and Sanchez on the ball? Mushtak curls one. Still up in the air. Murphy back out to Thomas. And Warner's coming way off her line. Garrell now to Murphy. Murphy turning. Murphy with the ball. A pass. Biddle shoots. Mushtak still battling here. Cuts inside. And cleats up right there, but a no call on that challenge. Cruz sends one forward. So we're under 2 minutes left to play. Thomas to Murphy. For Biddle. Biddle turns. Biddle still with the ball here. Biddle fires. And that gets saved by Swaim. Under a minute left to play. It's Murphy on the ball. Under 30 seconds left to play. And that's the game, folks. It's your LR Bears win 3-1 here with the Coker Cobras. And the champs are here. The 2019 SAC regular season champs, your LR Bears. They claim a share of that title for right now with Wingate. And Wingate is tied 0-0 with Catawba. So if Catawba were to pull a win out, they would have sole possession LR. It's been a great match on here on senior day as your Bears come out on top. 2 goals from Axel Mushtak and 1 from Ali Zuger. And make sure you stay tuned for the men's sides as they play in the second game of our doubleheader. It's still senior day. And we'll be back shortly with the men's game here in another 35 minutes.